Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, what we'll be doing today, we'll be doing some home-styled fried chicken. So here, I am just showing you the dry ingredients, the powder ingredients, not the cock soup though. The powder ingredients that I'll be using, I've added some plain flour and I've added some of the seasoning to the plain flour. So again, that's my most recent season that I'm using the most. So there's the chicken. I did it yesterday, left it to marinate overnight. And today now I have added some powdered seasoning to some plain flour. And I'm stirring, I'm mixing it all together. I'm mixing the powdered seasoning with the plain flour. If that bowl would just stand still for a moment because it's going round and round. I'm multitasking. The camera is in one hand and then I'm using the other hand to multitask. I'm using the other hand to mix the seasoning in the flour. So hence I say I'm multitasking, doing multiple things at the same time. So yes guys, I'm just here giving it a proper mix. So it seemed to have, I'm finished with all the ingredients are now combined together. And that's my chicken that I did. It has been marinating since yesterday in the fridge. So that will be nice and tasty. So here, I'm just cracking 2 eggs. I'm not using so much today. I'm using 2 because I'm trying to cut down on the waste. So 2 eggs are enough. So I am using 2 eggs to use as the batter for the chicken. So what I will do, I will then stir the eggs together, mix the 2 eggs together, and I will then, there I go. So I'm mixing the 2 eggs together, mixing. So I'm trying to incorporate all the bits of the egg, the yellow and the white. So I'm just mixing them together in a small dish. I'm not using too much eggs because, as I said before, I don't want to waste. I don't want too much wastage. It's better, yeah, wastage at the end. So while my oil is being heated on the on the cooker, the next step that I will be doing, I will be taking the chicken piece by piece. So as you can see, I'm getting the first bit, dipping it into the egg, into the egg mixture that I make. Still trying to be careful because I really don't want to make a mess, because I'm just using one hand and one hand is holding the camera. So I'm just getting all the egg, as much as the egg on top, coating the chicken because it's gonna help to keep the flour and the seasoning that I did earlier stick to the chicken. So as you can see, I'm just flouring the chicken. Is that what they call it? But anyway, I'm calling it that. I'm now flouring the chicken. The oil is still on the cooker because you want your oil to be extremely hot. But after you put your chicken in, you're going to turn down the cooker. You're not going to let it, because you don't want your chicken to burn on the outside and not cook on the inside. So what I do, I get my oil to be very hot while I am getting the chicken ready. So I'm just flouring the chicken, as I said before, taking it up, dusting off the excess flour, and then I'll be placing the first bit of the chicken into the Dutch pot. You have to be very careful in the oil, in the hot oil. Well, it's in Jamaica we call it Dutch pot. So you have to be very careful. Whenever you're doing this, you have to take your time and lower the meat in the chicken into the hot oil to avoid burning yourself, to avoid having hot oil splattering on your arm. So you're gonna put the chicken in as low as possible. Don't just stay from afar and fling the chicken in the pot, else you're gonna burn yourself. So as you can see again, I'm now flouring, adding the flour to the chicken so that we're going to have a nice crispy. The chicken will be nice and crispy on the outside and delicious and moist on the inside. So I'm dusting some of the excess flour off again, taking my time to place the chicken into the frying pan or the Dutch pot. That is my piece of chicken. I cut it extra piece big because I like the bony bit of the chicken. So that's like the chicken neck and a piece of the chicken back. So I am just the back of the chicken and I'm just adding it into the egg, coating it with the egg mixture. So because it's a big piece and it's a small plate, I don't know why I chose to use a small dish, but anyway, that's what I'm using, and yeah, so I'm just trying not to make a mess again. Add it again into the flour. Remember now guys, in the flour I've added some dried powdered seasoning, different powdered seasoning. I will try and put the descriptions in the description. I'll try and put the ingredients in the description bar below. So here I am flouring the chicken, making sure that all parts of the chicken are getting flour. My pan almost fell from the cooker. Look how close it is to the edge. God, that almost dropped off. I didn't even see it. Anyway, I've just placed the third piece of chicken into the fryer. And remember earlier I told you I had it on high because I wanted the oil to be extremely hot. Now after I've added the chicken to the pot, I reduce the heat because I don't want the outside of the chicken to burn up. So previously I had it at number 6, so that the oil can be nice and hot and ready. And then when after I added the chicken, I then reduce the heat to I think number 4. And after I reduce the heat to number 4, you cook it, make sure your chicken cook maybe on one side for about 8 minutes or 10 minutes. You have to check it, make sure it cook. You turn it on the other side and let it sit for another 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever it is, however long it will take to cook. But as long as you don't have the cooker on a high temperature so that you burn the chicken. You want your chicken to be nice and crispy, so you have to keep the flame not too high. So I like to clean as I go. I don't like to have a dirty kitchen. So that's what you can see me doing there, just trying to get my area, keeping it as clean as I can because I don't like to work in a messy kitchen. I don't like it. So anyway, as you can see, the chicken is frying. And on the pots behind, I have curry goat and rice and peas. That's what I did yesterday. But my son, he wanted fried chicken today. So I said, okay, let me do him the honors and do some fried chicken for him. So that's the chicken coming on. One side is finished. So I am turning the chicken over. I did make it stay no longer, probably don't burn it. A little spot there make, so I turn it over just in time because I don't, as I said, I want the heat, the oil, I want it to soak right through so that the chicken can cook right through evenly. So that's why I said you need to turn the cooker down after you add the chicken to it. But you can't turn it down too low because if you turn it down too low, then the oil is not, the temperature of the oil is going to be too low, and then that's going to make your chicken kind of soggy and not too nice. So that is why I said you have to just, not on the highest, but probably in the middle of the temperature gauge. So that's it, my chicken is coming on nicely. I'm turning them again to ensure that them cook good, them fry good, because I do not want more my chicken fried nice and crispy. Yeah. So it's almost ready to come out now. Probably it's gonna be there for a few minutes, but then these are some that I took out afterwards. I pinched a piece off. Yeah, I pinched a piece off, but that is the end result of my fried chicken, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.